game that makes this sport what it is, a rivalry game. For many schools and fans, it's days like today that can set your feelings about your school allegiance and provide a sense of accomplishment or dread for a very long time. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Quick release by the QB. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. Quick spin on the run.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Bobcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Great job by the back on the option.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UTSA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on! And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UT San Antonio! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Dropping back, it's Byrne. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Grabbed in the middle. It's McLeod. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's McLeod. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football.
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the move, it's Burrell. And he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
UTSA 14, Texas State 7.
Coming out with it, it's Warren. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Handoff from the shotgun. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
One of the reasons I love this defense is because their DBs get involved, and they come screaming downfield. That's a pretty good athlete playing quarterback on that run, but because of the speed they have in their secondary, boy, they were able to get to him quickly.
To the air, it's Byrne. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart.
He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, UTSA. Once he got some room, it was over.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grab behind the line. It's Warren. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught behind the line. It's Warren.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. At the 40, there he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Got it behind the line. It's Harper. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. And the Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking downfield, it's Burns. Works the middle of the field.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Logan. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Give to the running back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Touchdown, Roadrunners! Fit it in the window for the score.
You never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You could tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
Texas State.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Reads it, fires complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had to slant throw right in behind him.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. It's complete. breaks into the open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Logan. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just ran him over. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Complete. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Logan. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Absolutely center cut. Are forced to settle for the field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
35, Texas State, 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UTSA. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Got the quick completion.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The kick is on its way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Warren. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got his man quickly. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. He's
looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. The 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
56, Texas State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down. Looking for more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Scanning the field, it's Byrne. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's McLeod. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They go to the ground. Across the 35. Touchdown, UTSA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
63, Texas State 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Warren. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll leave it with him. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Offense in a bunch formation. Dropping back, it's Cruz. Makes the catch. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff from the gun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. It's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. He's going to let it go. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. The Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Cruz. Pocket breaking down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already made 1. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
I think sometimes offensively, you've got to have a bit more awareness of where you are in the field. You've got to feel yourself getting close to the boundary, and you got to settle down. That guy looked like he was a little bit out of control, and as a result, that throw took him out of bounds for no gain.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The give on the inside. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give as they work on that clock.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There he goes. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over.
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Handoff to the single running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.